ATX Alley View. It's Javi. I'm here with
Danny.
And Taya.
And can y'all tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Go ahead, Taya.
I'm the organizer for ATX Parties for Palestine. I am Christian, Palestinian, and Irish. My family's from Birzeit in the West Bank.
My name is Danny. I'm a former UT alumni. I'm only a few years out. I work in education now, but I also throw events under Universal Madness. And I reached out to Taya to, bring this together. And yeah.
The event's called For the Love of Peace, Palestine Benefit.
We're in Austin, Texas, USA, and we're trying to help people from all over the world.
Raised $3,800. $3,200 was sent to Palestine directly through the Egyptian Food Bank in collaboration with this amazing journalist. But $600 of that was put into T-shirts, which we then doubled profits from that, more than doubled. Probably made $4,000 off of those T-shirts. That's an estimate. The next event we raised $9,000. $8,900 was sent half through the PCRF and then the other half through eSIMs to that journalist with Connecting Humanity, they're called. For this event, we want to raise money to directly help Palestinians immigrate to other countries, which is what Israel wants to happen, but there's only so much we can do. So we are going to help people live and survive in another country. Which is feels a little counterintuitive because we are playing into that, but it's all we can do at this point since our governments aren't doing anything to stop the genocide. So
I could say something. Like Taya said, is going to go to helping a family that needs help seeking asylum in another country. So the closest country in Rafah is Egypt, but Egypt is in ties with Israel. So they're allowing Israel to come in and persecute people, almost sort of similarity to what we have in Texas with like the border patrol, but just like the military. And that's a very dreadful situation. And so we want to help to that.
How do you think people can make a stand or advocate for this cause while living in a system that, like, no matter where you turn, you're contributing to the problem, like Starbucks, Amazon, all the big companies?
So I think we just all need to be a little more self-aware of what we're consuming. At the end of the day, those garbage companies are feeding us garbage products. Nothing that they are selling is going to better us in our health. So why the fuck are we putting money into the pockets of people that are contributing to a genocide to kill more people? Which, I mean, it makes sense. They're in the business of killing people.
participating in the BDS movement, boycott, divestment, and what I don't even know, sanctions. Another way we can help is writing our representatives, which we have a letter writing station at this event and hopefully all future events. So boycott and mostly write your representatives.
And spread the word, you know, like bring up the conversation. I understand it's a hard conversation to have sometimes, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. I understand there's a lot going on, but just find a little moment to share light on your platform, because we all have a voice, so let's use it.
We're all here to celebrate a cause that is just, but do you think there's a disconnect between a celebrating environment and, well, the horrible events that are going on overseas?
We're raising money for Palestine by selling a product, which is an event, and selling products within the event, like T-shirts. I thought of it as a celebratory event. We're simply
I like to think that art is a great way to reflect what's going on. I think a lot of the hardcore bands speak to maybe these type of social injustices, and even our artists that came and don't have any songs that have to do anything political, just existing sometimes in this world is political, and that's why we're here, because we want to speak up for a group of people. If everyone isn't free, none of us are free, and I think this event just sheds light to that. We're not trying to play games or make fun of the situation at all, but we understand that you have to bring people out somehow, and music to me is healing, so that's why we did it.
I completely agree. In the age of social media, however, where do you think you can draw the line between spreading awareness and just doing something because it's a trend? You know what I'm saying?
I don't really know if that's something for me to personally police. If that's someone's intentions, and that sucks for them. I don't know how I would draw a line for that.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, but I think one way to know, it's like the long run. You'll see who's still advocating for this years down the line, because this is not an issue that ends today. This will last a lifetime. So we'll see who's still talking, just like the Black Lives Matter movement. Some people shut the hell up after, COVID. But we still know the people that are putting on local events, that are still being active in their community and going out and mobilizing people for a greater cause. Those are the people that are not doing it to be trendy. Those are the people who are doing it generally because they need the world to be a better place, and they're good people, or at least they're trying to be. You don't have to be perfect to be a part of this movement. Just try and, be a little better every day.
Finally, is there anything you'd like to say to the people watching?
I don't have a thought.
Believe in yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to. Sounds cliche, but I am just a regular person. Taya is a magnificent person, but she is human. We're all capable of uniting people and trying to mobilize people for a greater cause. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to look cool, wear any trendy clothes, have any followers. You could be mobile.
I think one thing that would really help the movement is if we all stayed positive and didn't talk down on other people's organization. I think we all need to support each other in this movement. Before October 7th, I was not able to talk about Palestine at all. If I did talk about it, I was met with no reaction. And if I was met with a reaction, it was people telling me why my people deserve to die. We need to continue talking about this issue so it makes Palestinians have an easier time voicing their opinions and just keeping the issue alive. If we stop talking about it, I don't really care if you're doing it for the for your own ego. I just want you to talk about it, so then I can talk about it. I can feel comfortable in spaces talking about it.